So here's recording in progress. So I'll start off with this. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Now that one's much better, right, ladies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead, if it's okay with everyone here, I'm gonna begin with the ladies here in my office. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with Oriana, hand it over to Annie. Then it's gonna be Nicole and then Maria Howard. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ariana, you're up.
Awesome. Good morning, everybody. My name is Oriana Chan with Prime Lending. I specialize in 1 to 4 units, residential lending. We have all A-paper products, and now we have broker products. So I could do bank statement, DSCR. I even have HELOCs and renovation. So if you need a loan, let me know. Thank you.
Good morning. This is Annie Fan, Chicago Title. Happy New Year. As an agent, if you haven't started your 2023 goal settings, I would love to meet up with you one-on-one. Without your plan, you can get where you at. So we have a detailed business planning to help you. If you ever need this, we'd love to meet up with you, and you have an amazing day. Thank you.
Nicole? Okay. No worries.
Hola, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Hello, everybody. I think I'm just excited because it's 2023 and it's 2022 is gone. And I'm like, yes, new sheet of paper, new goals, new outlook, attitude, gratitude, you name it, it's on my vision board. Thank you so much for everybody for having me here. I really appreciate your support. Again, home warranty is great. Don't close a transaction without it. Agents, reach out to me for pricing. You are a CREST office. We have CREST benefits. Love to sit up with you on a one-on-one, explain what those are. Those could be your value proposition when you're going after your listings. Thank you so much, everybody. You have an amazing day. Great to be fired up. Nicole Menard, Fidelity National Title. Happy New Year. Great to be here with all of you. Wishing you a healthy, happy, and blessed 2023. And we have the tools and resources to help you guys reach your goals this year. Give us a call for any of your title needs. Nicole and Yvonne, Fidelity National Title. Have a great day. Thank you.
Perfect. Let me see who else is in here. 1 second. Uno, dos, y tres. Okay. Looks like it's just the ladies here. I'm going to hand it off now to John. John, you're up.
Good morning and Happy New Year, everyone. I'm very excited. Most of the industry is still not back to work. It's a great time to grab the business, reach out to the sphere of influence, let them know that you're there to answer questions, find out if they have any plans in doing any business in 2023 with real estate. What I wanted to say with you is basically thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this office, Kelvin, Sylvia, and I'm excited for 2023. And with all the floods and everything, if you want to check out a property, just reach out to me. I can order a free renter's report, let you know what that flood zone activity could be, particular to the property, as well as, hey, maybe you need to talk to a insurance consultant to find out what the insurances would be and premiums and everything like that. I've been in the business 28 years. I'm here to consult with you. We step in the shoes to protect you with our E&O insurance. And my biggest tip to you is always wear your badges, have cards, pens, appropriate documents with you, because you never know where the next deal is coming from. Have a great week and have great January. Thank you. Information will be in the chat.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Next, I have here in line, Sandy. Sandy, you're up.
Morning, everyone. Sandy, First American Home Warranty. So some of you have been on other meetings with me so far this week, so I'm going to repeat something that I heard that really resonated. 2023, everyone's going to say is challenging. It's a different market. It's exactly what we make it to be. No more, no less.
Yes.
So quit all the catchphrases and all the other stuff. it's just another year that we all have to do what we got to do to make it work. So that's what we're going to do. And Maria touched on, there's always get a home warranty. If sellers aren't going to provide a home warranty, that doesn't mean your buyer can't get one. And always make sure that you inform your buyer that it is an option for them. Even if they don't want it, make sure they sign the waiver if they don't get it, because God forbid the water heater breaks 3 days after escrow closes and they didn't get a warranty, they're coming after you. So make sure you CYA at all times, but understand they can get a warranty. The seller doesn't have to provide it. And if they can't afford the $600, they can make monthly payments. We'll make it easy for them, but make sure they understand their options. That's your responsibility to do your fiduciary duty by your clients, to make sure they understand what their options are so that they don't come back after you after the close of escrow. Let's avoid after close issues. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Or the realtor can also do a closing gift. There you go. Next in line, Scott. Scott, you're up.
Hey everybody, Scott Shimamoto, Journey Mortgage Advisors. Yo quiero un más grande y coca chica y papa frita para llevar.
What?
Coca chica sin hielo. No hablo español, pero I can fake it. All right, so the big deal tomorrow is the Consumer Price Index report, and hopefully that comes in with lower inflation, which will help our mortgage rates. We're in the mid sixes right now. Contrary to popular belief, when the Fed raises their rate, it does not mean that mortgage rates are going to go up. When they're raising their rate and they're trying to get inflation under control, it actually will help, hopefully, mortgage rates, because the enemy of mortgage rates is inflation. So that's what's coming down the pipe for people who are looking at what the rates are going to do, whatever. But I'd love to help you guys out with your pre-approvals and cross qualifications. So thanks for letting us be on this, Sylvia.
Of course. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Good to see you at the installation this morning and everyone else that was there. Scrolling here to see who else I have, and I have Sage Gomez. Sage, you're up.
Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. Just to touch on Crest NHT one more time, you guys are a Crest office. So if you order a Crest NHT, you're going to get an additional $25,000 in Crest E&O insurance. Once again, it's only for Crest offices, so it's an additional benefit to you. So why not utilize that? And it's at the same great price as a My NHT report at $74.95. So just keep that in mind when you have a listing. And also, if you are curious if the property is in a flood or fire zone, you can just text me. I'll get that information to you for free. Other than that, everyone have a fantastic week. Thank you guys for having me. I'm very grateful. I'm looking forward to the new year.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that. I heard it was free, and I know usually when people hear free, they're like, what? So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And who else do I see here? Looks like I see Unita Wu. Unita, you're up.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Unita Wu from Home Warranty of America, your 13 months. Just want to call to say hello and wishing everybody a happy new year. If you guys do need any home warranty, please reach out to us. We're here to help you. And thank you again for all your continued support. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. The same to you. And I'm scrolling here. Are there any affiliates that just joined that have not spoken or that I may have missed?
Nancy's here.
Oh, what? Oh,
Nancy, I am here. Sylvia, nice to see you this morning in person.
Thank
we
you.
were at the installation. Yeah, Nancy Chan, lawyer's title. I'm still working hard. I have a really good feeling about this year. I think the people that is going to work hard is going to do well. My little advice is to call all your old clients. This is the best time to call to wish them a happy new year, see what their changes that's happening. Some of them became grandmas, some of them became grandfathers. So the changes that you need to know in your client's life. And this is the time to get connected and also ask for referral, ask for business. I called somebody in Christmas time, and my retired agent, and his son is buying a house, so I got that deal. If I didn't call, it might have gone somewhere else. So please keep in touch with your old clients and ask for referral. And if you need a farm, you need anything, please give me a call. I've been in business for 40 years. I'll give you some tips. Thank you so much, Sylvia, Calvin, everybody. I'm always here for you. Thank you, Coavenca Dynasty.
Thank you very much, everyone. And let me see here. Is there anyone else that I may have missed? No. Looks like Nancy came from outer space because she wasn't on my screen and then she showed up. So going once, going twice. Well, bienvenidos todos a Coldwell Banker here in la ciudad de Temple City. Feliz Año Nuevo. Y sí, soy abuelita. I promoted to the grandmother club, Mark and I. We are so excited. We have a beautiful little girl named Madeline Ray Ramos.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's exciting. And here at Coldwell Banker Dynasty, we could not move the way we do with all of our realtors here without all of the support of all of you affiliates. And I appreciate you personally from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the company. Just remember, an office that cares and an office with a lot of heart. And I see Kelvin here. So Kelvin, I'm handing it over to you. You're up.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Grandma, on leading us to today's sales meeting. We're in 2023. It's very exciting to be here. I'm pumped up and refreshed. I know a lot of you here in Los Angeles were pummeled with a ton of rain this past couple of weeks, especially recently. And at the same count, I was in Utah, so I was in the mountains, and we got pummeled with the whole storm of snow blizzard and a flurry of sideways snow. But it was very cool. Had a nice time with the family. Brady got to play around and walk around in all the powder. So it was very nice trip to Park City, Utah. But now we're back. We're now here for, I heard some of you in the affiliate side were mentioning about planning ahead for 2023. How can I reach my success and goal setting? So thank you, Annie. I heard you announce and share that you were gonna be willing to do some business planning. And I wanted to cover some topics to help you prepare for such sessions when you kind of contemplate and think about where I am gonna find business in 2023. Where am I gonna lead generate? How am I gonna focus and spend some of my marketing dollars, and what's gonna be giving me more bang for the buck? Where do I need to fulfill and improve my own services, my own skills, and as well as my own technology and online presence? There's a lot of things that we all need to work on. So I'll cover some ideas, and I'm going to share with you some tips. Hopefully we can take this into practice. And I'll be, as always, like Annie and myself and all the other affiliates, we're all very helpful. So if you want to really set some concrete goals that you are going to achieve and hit this year, let's spend some time. I love to spend some consultations with you as your broker yourself. If you have time and moments to make an appointment, I will make myself available to really see what we can do to identify weaknesses in your business opportunities, and always look for your success. So let's just start with that. Any questions or anything coming up from the new year? If not, I'll go ahead and start sharing my screen with the slides and give you a little bit of, hopefully you guys can see this right now. You guys see the slides? I'm pumping it up. Someone say yes, please.
Yeah.
We're awake, right? All right, cool.
Yes.
So thank you, affiliates, for being here, and as always, being on time, sharing your news, and we had a nice little session right around Christmas. So appreciate all the affiliates who came out. We had a nice little social, just enjoyed one another's company, and it was just great. So we appreciate, again, in 2023, having everyone's support. It is mutual. This is what we do. We work with a lot of different service providers and affiliates because they make us look better. They make us help better our consultations to our clients and equip them with the knowledge that to make meaningful and important, significant decisions in real estate. What I want to do is kind of give you some ideas, like I said, towards goal setting, understanding, why you're in this business, and refreshing what is your motivation. So just some things to think about if you want to really have the true success and untap your potential. Let's discover and understand your motivation and your why. So think about this, and today's theme is going to be about that. What excites me? on a daily basis? Are there things out there that pumps you up, gets you ready, wake up refreshed in the morning and you say, I really want to go do this? Sometimes, for many of me is I want to play with my child before I go to work. So I'll wake up and I want to, spend a little time before I get here in the office and before we take him to school. But there's something that you must be excited about. Okay. If you don't have that excitement in your life, you are missing something. You really need to enjoy and appreciate, every single opportunity, even the waking moments. Is there one thing I love to do? Is it helping others? Is it showing houses and taking a look at all the cool design, decoration, remodeling themes, this and this and that? There's a lot of things that we should learn to love and appreciate while we're doing something that we may not like to door knock, but you might like to have exercise. So kind of try to see a balance that maybe it is a good opportunity to go out, walk around a few doors, meet your neighbors, correct? So learn to love what you may not love to do things, but you can try to make things the best out of it. What do I like to read about? And I say read and watch videos and articles and be informed. So encourage yourself to tap into your brain and challenge yourself to read about new people's opinions, read about the news, read about global crisis and global things going on. Learn about a new industry, or maybe pick one of the affiliates industries and just learn a little bit more about what they do, so you could be a little bit stronger when you go out there and talk to your clients. It's always great to be adaptable, learn new talents. So what are you naturally talented at? There are things that you are born and skillful at. Some of you are great speakers. Some of you are really strong in your writing. Some of you are really great at meeting new people and just kind of engaging in conversation. Let's tap into those talents that you have, and then let's work on them. Let's get them to be used for business. Let's get them to naturally find other prospects, because they're going to be the ones hopefully referring clients to you. So then you identify what your skills and strengths are. Are you tech savvy? Are you really strong at construction, like Jung over here? Are you really strong at working on projects or having the ability to put together a team? And this is really important, because we're going to use your skills and strengths while we uncover your business plan. So what is your greatest sense of value? Truly, these are all questions to help you identify your why. Why are you in this business? Why did you get your license in the first place? Is it to make money? If your passion is money, that's absolutely fine. If you want to earn a commission, go out there and earn a bunch of commissions, and that's going to help you do the things that you want to do, travel / buy the things you want to buy. But in order to make that money and earn that commission, you're going to need to service. You're going to need to be able to do and conduct a lot of sales. So put together some goals on sales. Put together a path to your success. So what is it that you want to accomplish? Well, maybe I want to focus on the buy side right now, because right now, yes, there are relatively in the mid 6s interest rates, but there are many buyers out there who we can find great opportunities and on very, very attractive prices. Who cares if I have to pay an extra 1% or 2% on the interest rate if I'm getting a 5%, 10% discount on the sales price? I can always refinance my rate later on, correct? So let's go out there and try to find some opportunities / good properties that are on sale for some of these buyers. It all depends on the market and the neighborhood that you're looking in. There are good discounts in some certain areas. But if I want to focus on listings, then, okay, if I want to accomplish myself to be working really towards a listing agent, and how can I find these people who need to sell right now? So it's definitely a referral business. You should definitely be looking at expired listings. You should definitely be looking at properties that have underwater notice of defaults. There are quite a few more, or properties that have been tenant occupied, and you're starting to see that the eviction moratoriums lift away. So they're going to start having some vacancies. And then that's maybe a good time where landlords will try to sell their multifamilies. What are your greatest aspirations? And so your life is much more meaningful and bigger than just selling a real estate piece of property. So I want you to challenge yourself to aspire to be greater than just a realtor. Yes, we are realtors, but then you could also be an investor. You could also be a motivator. You could also be building a team. You could also be aspiring to really get into a new niche, like maybe myself, maybe I want to improve and get into commercial real estate, or I want to get into commercial leasing, or expand my services to include and get a designation to include first-time home buyers all the way to multi-million-dollar luxury market. And Coldwell Banker has some of the finest luxury marketing out there. So if you want to tap into those, I want to work with more affluential clients. Okay, then we're going to have to really up our game, really, watch and observe those who are very successful, wash, rinse, and repeat. Find out what is the missing thing that you have that some of the successful people are doing out there. And I can tell you a lot of it is confidence. A lot of it is the swag they have. They just really know how to talk. They know how to hit the right points. And then they know how to get out there and make themselves look knowledgeable, and they're also very available to their clients. Okay. If I could do anything in the world, what would I do? Okay. Why do I get up every morning? So these are all the questions I want to just to help you really get into the thinking mindset of your business in 2023, because we are going to need to adapt ourselves to the rates. We're going to adapt ourselves to constant negative news. We're also going to have to deal with a lot of different people's problems and personal issues. And as realtors, I really do think that you're going to be able to really find something meaningful of greater purpose once you start being helpful to other people. They're going to look up to you, and that might change the way you do business, the style of way you do business. So there is a difference between being very disciplined in your craft. There's a difference between being very motivated in your business. So obviously we need to have a balance of both. You do need to have your own work discipline, and you have to keep up being motivated to keep on doing this on a day-to-day basis. So let's understand a little bit of the differences. But being disciplined means you are challenging your excuses. Okay. So an example would be, I want to prospect and do door knocking this week. Oh, but the rain and the weather's terrible. I don't want to get out and get soaked. We can all easily look outside and say, I'm not going to do my door knocking today. It's a rainy day. I'm going to stay dry. Okay. Then you got to challenge my excuse, because if you're going to make an excuse for yourself to not do what you said you're going to do on a, once every other day door knocking, I'm going to tell you, well, then you got to make it up. Or if you're going to make that excuse for yourself, then instead adapt and make phone calls instead. So that's a way to challenge your excuses. Don't just allow yourself to be efficient with your time or not utilizing your time. I want you to challenge yourself and say, I could do something else then, right? Let's do some past client follow-up and just reach out. Let's just see how they're doing in their life, in their business, in this rainy day. Because I bet you if you're home for the weather, they're probably home too. Okay. Make and keep a schedule. And that's your discipline. You got to set yourself, I'm going to do 2 hours a day of doing lead generation. I'm going to spend 1 hour of doing follow-up with my past clients. I'm going to spend another 2 hours on emails and paperwork. I'm going to set appointments for the last hour of my day. I'm going to go spend 1 hour a day and look at 3 different properties. That's my inventory to sell in my neighborhood, right? So start keeping a schedule. Know what days you're working and what you're going to do to invest in this time. And that's going to help you really just get very sharp and just consistent in your business. make choices in advance. So if you say you're going to do something, go ahead and head towards it, make a plan. Don't be too spontaneous in your life. It's okay for some spontaneity, but when you make choices, you're going to help somebody. You're going to go out and do an appointment. You're going to create a CMA for a client. Then make these choices, plan for it, execute it. Okay. Remove the temptations surrounding you. Noise, distraction, television, shows and movies, and people that are going to bring you down. There's some people that are always going to ask you to hang out and waste your time and go do this and do that, even though you may not want to. But at the end of the day, is that going to help you in your life, in your business, in your wallet? Or is it going to spend money? Is a temptation going to, really just continuing to keep you to get off your track? So remove those temptations and distractions in your life. Okay, focus and have consistent small habits. Do the small little things that are going to continue to make it your practice and a system in place. And those are going to help you really just automate things. And so that way you're naturally just doing it on your own now. Get enough sleep, get enough rest, because you got to be refreshed for the next day. So you do schedule breaks, give yourself some rewards when you do things right. And when you accomplish your 100 contacts per day goal, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to spend some time to reflect, to reward yourself with some relaxation or a nice drink or a coffee. And just don't give up. Okay, if things don't go right now, okay, if someone says no to you right now, that does not mean that it's a no forever. So you continue to just be polite, respectful, and ask them, I will follow up with you because I care about you. Okay. And that motivation, that daily motivation continues to press. So repeat your whys often. As we spoke on the other page, remember, and I know Sylvia knows how to do the vision board very beautifully. That vision board will keep your motivation up in front of you to continue to do what you do well. Listen to podcasts, motivational speakers. There's a bunch of different educational / motivational people out there who really know that it factor that really can maybe inspire you to become that greater person that you deserve to be. So you surround yourself with positive people who wish to bring you up, who care about you. Our agency is an agency that has a lot of heart and we care. So surround yourself with others who are going to bring you up, teach you things that you need, who will tell you the things you don't want to hear. Maybe sometimes those are people that genuine, honest people are actually telling you because they care. So don't just go to the temptation people who are always just trying to waste your time. Surround yourself with eagles. Always keep learning. Always keep challenging your brain and mindset to learn something else. Like I already told you, simple goals. These will help you at least take baby steps towards the big picture. So, okay, I need to get something in escrow this month in January. Okay, that's a simple goal. And then next, in March and spring, when business picks up, I want to get myself into having 3 transactions at once. I want to be able to help, and do, 3 listings at the same time. Music is very, very therapeutic. So it's okay to listen to pump up music while you're driving, while you're getting yourself up and ready for the day. And that will inspire and help you in really just keeping your mind sharp. So there are affirmations you can create. Like, I know we joke about it, but it is a good time to contemplate, stand in front of your mirror, wake up in the day and tell yourself verbally, visibly, not just in your mind. You say, I am going to be productive today. I am sharp. I am a great realtor in San Gabriel Valley. I am going to hit my goals today and I'm going to stick on my schedule and I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3 things today. If you say that to yourself with that confidence and you make that your goal today, I guarantee you will get those things accomplished. And just take it one day at a time. Okay. So there is 8 steps to success in 2023. I'm going to share the link with you because I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But if you want to learn and read where I got this is from RedX. There is some really nice RedX. This is a little website here that I'll share in the, hold on one sec. so that you guys can read about it. I need to get to the chat box. All right, so that's goal setting. And this talks about what we just what we uncovered, but really need you to just develop your confidence mindset. So there is some cool things. You can get a free book from them. Discover your pillars of business, and how are you going to find some real estate leads, such as expires. Practice your scripts and how you're going to handle objections. Cost them for sale by owners. There's still a lot of them who are trying to sell properties without a realtor. I don't know how they're going to get it done with the high and achieve highest price. But you need to practice. You need to role play. And then you're going to do some lead follow-up, do your own research in your market neighborhoods. These are all stuff that you should be doing every single day. Make it a habit to work on your sphere of influence, to remember their birthdays and anniversaries and the 5-year home anniversary that you sold a past client, and really just follow up with them, because these are all people who loved you for what you did, who worked with you in the past, and there could be that they will be your best source of referrals in the future. So these are all cool ideas to help you in 2023 right now. Expand yourself online and social media aspects to challenge yourself in your business. And speaking of that, we do have a social media / video class that we're going to put together in a month. So some of us purchased the product. It's a kind of a really new real estate TiVo thing that's going to help you record videos with your cell phone much easier. I bought one myself. Melissa bought one. Helen bought one. So the guy's going to do a training and teach us if you guys want to get one yourself. So just really make your plan and read through that article at your own discretion, at your own time. All right. Anything about that? Anything you want to share? Anything else? Anyone want to share your goal for 2023? You guys are too shy. So thank you for being here. Our next sales meeting will be in January 25th, 2 weeks from today, 10 a.m. We're continuing on with the schedule. So I'll be teaching next Tuesday for my Keys to Success class at 2 o'clock, January 17th. Hope to see you guys there, and we'll work on, we're going to work on our own skills like we do every single other week. So if you want to work on other classes, there is a few other ones that we're holding and hosting right now at our own office live. This is what's going to be with Oriana at Bella Sarah Trattoria. Oriana is doing with Prime Netting. She's going to talk about navigating the Southern California housing and financial market. Really cool. They're going to have some refreshments and food for you. So it's a nice course to go over the interest rate, what we understanding when will we start to see things come down maybe a little bit later, and the inventory issues we're having in California, prices. It's going to be a good discussion about affordability, recession outlook and predictions, and learning more about the products for 2023 loans. So if you want to join Oriana, she's going to have it right here in Monrovia. So please RSV with her as well if you can attend, okay? And you can tell JL, and JL will also, or Candace can also send an email and RSVP for you. But here's the phone number if you want to attend. Arcadia Association of Realtors also has a few different things going on. Today, this morning, there was the installation breakfast, and we have a brand new president, Cecil Griffin, who was, and if you enjoyed there this morning, there was a good turnout. We have 1031 tax deferred exchanges coming soon. This is Thursday, January 12th, 10 to 12 a.m. If you do not know what a 1031 tax deferred exchange is, you do not know what the timelines and the deadlines are required in order to be eligible for a 1031 tax exchange, definitely a great class, an important IRS item for many wealthy people. They utilize a 1031 tax exchange in order to not pay taxes right now on whenever they sell their rental real estate property. So if you have an income property, definitely you can even send your clients here too. you have a free introduction to business opportunities. Some of you have been asking me, my friend wants to sell a restaurant. They want to sell their a business in whatever, maybe it's an industrial building or a warehouse or retail. Restaurants and business, boba shops, all these cool small business owners will be facing a challenge in 2023, especially since the pandemic and all of the closures and all of the things that are going on. There's going to be a really nice deciding fine line that's going to really separate those businesses that are successful between those small businesses that are going to just basically end up failing. And I'm sorry to report, because small businesses make up the majority of America, but small businesses will need to adapt as we start dealing with a ton of different things regarding rising rents for their small business, rising insurance costs, greater liability because we're heading in a recession and more people start to sue because they're unhappy. We're going to starting to have more issues in small business in terms of purchasing and wholesaling various products, because everything that they're sourcing is at inflated rates. There's still a lot of global crisis issues regarding supply chain issues, and whatever their products that they're trying to buy, like a restaurant trying to buy beef, and beef is more expensive nowadays. And so are they able to continue with the same menu selling that product at the same margins? No, margins are slimming for many small businesses. So if they got to work on volume, or they got to try to find ways to improve their margins, correct? Reduce their expenses. There's a lot of stuff like that that's going to be happening with a lot of businesses. So if you want to learn to sell business opportunities, this would be a nice class for you to get a refresher on, understand the definitions and vocabulary, and what are the things. Maybe you're going to really have to look at analyzing a balance sheet. What's the cash flow look like? What's their 12-month profit and loss statement, and how to identify weaknesses? So if you have a consultant type of mindset, you can start kind of looking and seeing and identifying where they're overspending, where they can try to improve margins. Are the salaries too high? Do they need to reduce the fixed expenses? Do they need to move to another location that's a little bit more smaller footprint and a lot smaller square footage? There's a lot of cool stuff you could do as a real estate person, analyzing what they're doing and maybe giving them suggestions to do some real estate business with you. And if you want to know, we've got the Lunar New Year coming up, and Master Alex Z likes to do the feng shui and an updated class regarding real estate. So set the date for January 25th. It's a nice free class. Get to understand a little bit about how this feng shui and elements, how they impact your home, how they impact potentially the feeling and the environment that you're living in, whether it's comfortable or you have things blocking you from your success and luck. So Oriana Chan, also again with Prime Lending, is helping and sponsoring this class. So kudos to her for being out there and putting on some good educational events for us. If you want to get into commercial real estate, I have a hidden YouTube video here. It's only for Dynasty agents. And this is the latest market update for 2023, written by CAR. So a couple of days ago, they have said the U.S. economy kicked off the new year with some good news that offers a ray of hope. But the latest report on solid job gains, there's coupled with slower wage growth, and this calmed down a lot of the inflation worries that we were fearful of last year. So some mortgage rates have pushed down a little bit near the 4-month lows. So now we start seeing some dipping in the interest rates for many of the majority of consumers. Now it can start getting them excited to start coming back to the market and get them excited and motivated to buy, because there are going to be a lot of properties sitting on the market. There's going to be still a lot of properties of people who can afford, but those who can and have a job and want it and desire to buy something, you're going to still have a lot of choices. You're not going to have a lot of competition. For the first half of 2023, it'll be relatively much more of the same. So you have options and choices, and not a bunch of demand and lines out the door like we experienced in 2021. So when there's less competition, there's great values that you could have. So in recent weeks, consumers expect home prices and mortgage rates to further decline in the next 12 months. So there are going to be some sluggish mortgage activities, but let's take a look at 2023, focus on the positive things, and the market minute in detail will be explained over here. I'm not going to cover all of that. But the new laws for 2023 are all posted in this link. If you want to know all the laws, if you want to know the videos, there's a few, also I want to share with you a couple of videos at the CAR website. So if you want to learn about the new forms and some of the changes, you can just go to car.org, Risk Management Live. Do you guys see my tab open right now with the CAR website?
Yes.
Great, thank you, Sylvia. There's a video here of the revised forms and the RPA, what things have changed. For example, solar systems are now added into here. So as more people, because in California, there's encouraged and there's incentives to put solar on your property, we need to be sharper on our understanding of the sale of an assignment of a solar lease, as well as the duties with the seller and the buyer. What are the rules? I just sold a property today, is the close of escrow date that has a solar on it. And so we did get a 10-day delay because not only did the buyer have to assume the loan, sign the new contract, they also had to get qualified by the solar company. They had to do a credit application type of situation to make sure they have enough money. And then they had to choose one of the three options, which is that solar company called Sunrun requires them to choose to either A, continue the same payments, to B, to pay it off, to C, to pay interest only, so that or three is, because one of the routes was there's 2.9% annual increases to their monthly bill. And so my client just chose to pay interest only, pay off so that they have a flat rate to pay every month, being forced to take the solar with the property. So if you want to get sharper on that stuff, you can watch the video, learn about why we're doing all this stuff. And they have live webinars upcoming. For example, property management is great. There's the forms available at CAR website for property management. So take a look at this class. It's a 1 hour if you want to register for it. But if you missed it, you have a full-time work schedule. I understand. We all do many different things. Then there's always the video recording. So if you want to watch attorneys, Neil Kalin, talk about the last class that was back in January, you can watch the RPA, the revised forms, December revised and discontinued forms. There's a few discontinued forms that I was actually unhappy with, one of which was called the business purchase agreement. So there's things being discontinued out there, and we lost it. There's new laws for 2023. So all these cool different videos are taught by well-trained instructors. So learn about them, watch the slides and the handouts that they give. And this is all your resources that you pay for with your membership to CAR. Okay, this is under Legal Live Webinars under the risk management section. Okay, just wanted to point that out to you just in case you've never been there. And let's continue on with our slides. Any questions? All right, so let's get back to my screen. That's the Moxie is continuing to roll out. Our brand has offered and provided for free the newest and best tools in real estate. This is a really great marketing tool. It's a customer CRM management database. It's a website for you all in one, but there's many different features of this product. So if you want your clients to have an app to search on your app that's exclusive to you and your name and Coldwell Banker, I would like to see you get to use it, get to know it. They syndicate, and you can use this website with your own. For example, you buy your own website called kelvincheng.com or whatever your I sell real estate.com. You can point it to your real estate website and use Moxie to your advantage, because it's very, very cheap to have a website for, for this and this and that. It'll point to your page. You'll get more presence online. And there's some sessions here available for you to learn, because these trainers are much better than I in explaining the product. Moxie Works is a suite of tools. There is Moxie Engage, there's Moxie Impress, there's a Moxie website. I don't want to confuse you. It's very simple and easy for you to play around, but Moxie Engage is helping you get in front of your goals and getting in front of your clients. So register for some of these classes. You do have to log into your mycbdesk.com platform, and so you can register and get invited in, because this is very, very exclusive only to Coldwell Banker agents right now. And there are future classes every month. There's gonna be new classes. So the schedule is all here, okay? If you want to just do advanced, there's also beginning classes as well. So all you have to do is just click on the link and you can see what their classes will look like. For example, I clicked the Anywhere's Realogy's new brand, just so you know, by the way. So these are recordings. If you can't make that time, then that's fine. Just watch one of the recordings and watch it when you're free at night or whatever in the mornings and it's really quiet. So all of these past, there's 3 a month, they've been doing 3 classes, learning topics, doing a campaign, preparing to retire your Zap account, because we're all exchanging to the Moxie website. So if you haven't done it yet, you haven't uploaded your photo and your phone number and your email, and you're writing your testimonies and reviews and sharing a lot of that stuff to the public, you're missing out on opportunities to really make your website look great. So there's all these recordings here. I wish you guys take a look and get into it, because if you're not utilizing your Coldwell Banker membership. Any questions? Okay, so let's get on to our new listings. Let's find out who's been getting busy during the holiday season, who's been getting a new listing. I know a lot of sellers were kind of just waiting for the holidays to end, so that way they can peacefully not live at home and enjoy their holidays. And then you're going to start seeing some sellers put their property on the market this coming month. Get out there, prospect, talk to some of the people who listed in 2021 didn't sell, because now they're going to start thinking about selling. Okay, so we have Elaine Tran. She's got a $1.1 million PUD style townhouse, 5686 Sultana Avenue, large 1930 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, private backyard, fully detached. You do have a third parking space, is exclusive, reserved on the side. And I looked at the interior, very, very beautiful with the tile roof. Great location. This is with Temple City Schools. Melissa has a nice 530 Naomi Avenue coming soon. This Arcadia gorgeous mansion is 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. Very, very beautiful front curb appeal. I love the landscaping and the exclusive privacy. I don't know the price yet, but talk to her if you have someone looking for something gorgeous. 5,235 square feet. And in Gilbert has 16608 Hermanita, Torrance, California, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, single family, remodeled interior, 1792 square feet living area, asking 1.235 million. Talk to Gilbert if you got anyone looking for Torrance. And Danny High, he is having one of his listings that we had priorly listed. It's finally now ready to go on the market. Sellers ready to sell. 139 North 5th Street in Alhambra. 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, 2,500 square feet. This is a 7,653 square foot lot size, offered at $980. This is a fixer. I have been here. It does need some work, but it's definitely a large home. Where in Alhambra can you get a 2,500 square foot house for under $1 million? Nowhere. You do have a nice yard, but it does need someone who's going to come take a look and want to put some what's called put their own style and design and TLC and remodel this home. Okay. We got 10532 Danes Ave. This is in Temple City, 2136 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. Talk to Anna, see if you're anyone looking for this property over here. It's a nice Temple City single family. And Jung and Gilbert have a nice, cool new listing, co-tag teaming 3877 Meisner Street with an ADU 3877 and a half. If you see that half, oftentimes that's an ADU, guys. So this is in East LA, a 2-unit property, 1590 square foot, offered at $935,000. And we got Helen Ma. She's got 16397 Spruce Street, number B, Hesperia. 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, 864 square feet. Talk to Helen. And in the future, I'd like to see, we're not featuring a car, we're selling the house. So Helen, next time ask the client to move the car, take a picture, please. Cool? Just a suggestion. And that's what you want to focus and feature. You want to focus the property. You want to focus the listing. This is a reduced new listing price. 125 Gladstone Street, Glendora, completely remodeled interior for only $845,000. This single family offers over 2,000 square feet. I know Edgar did a nice, lovely remodel job inside there. Definitely a beautiful interior. It has a pool in the rear. Nice private backyard, pretty spacious and large. So talk to him if you got anyone looking for Glendora with Glendora Schools. Lorena Young has 598 Huntington Drive, number F. This condominium's for sale. 2 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1382 square feet, single family. This is right there, right, great prime location across the Huntington Santa Anita Mall, Westfield. And 1121 El Monte. This is a rental property for lease, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1866 square feet. I've seen this myself. Interior is really nice, $4,000 per month only for this large property because it also is a ½ acre big. And in the rear, you have a lot of land. If you have a dog lovers, you have a lot of entertaining in your backyard. There's a pool back there. This property offers a lot for $4,000 a month. So talk to Helen if you have anyone looking to rent in Arcadia. 1 block away from Arcadia High School, walking distance. Angel Lau has a nice, cool new rental over here. This townhouse is in Glendale, 117 Chestnut Street, number 105. It's $4,000 per month for the 1,700 square foot townhouse. Talk to her if you got anyone for leasing. Melissa has another Irvine rental, $6,000 per month over here, 164 Scale, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2,408 square feet, living area. So talk to her if you're renting in Irvine. And cool, Glickman Avenue, Temple City, Steve Hang, congrats on your new reduced price. This price improvement condominium is not really a condo. It's a PUD. It's not completely detached. You have your own yard. It's asking $849,000 only for this 1,631 square foot Temple City property that is on near Lower Azusa, but this is going to be El Monte Schools if you're over here in Glickman. Okay. And Henry Liu, beautiful 618 Palm Drive, Arcadia, 7 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. This 6,400 square foot mansion is huge, offered only at 3.7 million. Talk to Henry if you have someone looking for this gorgeous home. I love the photo. It looks great and beautiful. So not a bad price considering you're getting a big yard, a big property, and the interior is not that old. And congrats to Michael Liu. He has about 5.2 acres on this highway 395, Adelanto. This is a vacant land. We got a lot of dirt. We got a lot of bushes, but it's only $469,000 to have a ton of acreage over here in Adelanto. There's a lot of properties out there. I know a lot of people are having a lot of land. So they're starting to build some homes over there. And Henry has another listing in $750,000 for this Ontario single family with a big 7,000 plus lot size. This 1186 square foot home single family is on 2131 Alondra Street, Ontario. And Henry's also busy here in Walnut, 1485 Lassiter. This 4 bedroom, 2 bath is 1582 square feet. Nice area up in the hills. This is a 9577 square foot lot size with a nice 1580 living area. less than it's about 988,000. And congrats to our closers, Sam Chow. He closed this single family in La Crescenta, 3005 High Ridge, three bedrooms, 1.5 bath, beautiful mountain property site. I wonder what the fire insurance policy is when you're up in the foothills. And I'm curious to see, because I know there's been a lot of mudslides recently up in the foothills. 805 Wynwood Drive, Walnut. This is a closed sale, 450,000. Congrats to Sitong Lara Liu. And Edgar, he closed this single family in San Dimas, 1638 Avenida Monte Vista, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. Congrats to Edgar's closing. And Lorena, she closed this property, 8315 Beverly Drive, San Gabriel. I lived a block away from this property. Excited to see her get this one closed. 1.830 million, single family in North San Gabriel. She did a great job on that. Michael got this one closed. 420 Grand Avenue, San Gabriel. 1229 square foot living area. He was a listing agent, got this one sold for 736,000. Neelafar closed on this property, 2220 Avenue of the Stars in Los Angeles. Prime condominium, 1634 square feet, sold for $1.310 million, $234.50. Can't believe they added the 50 cents. All right, congrats Neelafar on that purchase. 2962 Arbor Lane, Ontario. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2357 square feet. This single family sold for 670,000 to the most beautiful mother and daughter team. Want to pitch anything else? Anyone got anything else I missed or did not sell to share? Anyone have any questions on anything?
No, just want to share, Kelvin, for everyone, anyone who's ready to do their vision board, business board, I'm ready to sit down with them and create that one with them.
Thank you. Thank you for offering and spending some time with them. Take advantage of her expertise and knowledge in business planning and goal setting and vision boards and all that cool stuff. Because it's important. You know, we don't, if you treat it and think of that as not important, it's not going to be important. But if you value your life and you value your wallet and you value saving and retiring early, if you value investing and making wise decisions, then spend some time on your business planning ahead.
Yeah, and I just want to share, Kelvin, that I achieved 98% of my goals for the year of 2022. So it helped to stay focused and stay balanced, as you were mentioning, and being able to achieve everything, even with a lot of trials and tribulations, with a major head injury, major water damage in my home, a lot of personal stuff, and still getting through it, because as I mentioned earlier, it's not the trials and tribulations that we're in or the challenges that we're faced, it's how we stand up from them. So
you learn from it. Absolutely. You pick yourself back up. Literally pick yourself up.
Yeah. Yeah.
She had a trip and fall, if you guys didn't know, last year on the stairs, but she definitely was a trooper, came out strong, still continued to work and help her clients, not letting and making excuses get in the way. And just like yourselves, I mean, everyone had COVID, or everyone had some issues, or maybe a loss in your family or relatives. There's been a lot of bad news out there, but at the end of the day, all of this challenges and obstacles that we face make us tougher. It makes us stronger. It makes us wiser. We don't repeat the same mistakes. We learn from them, and then we learn to teach others how to avoid them. And you will be a leader in your own right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that was 14 steps on a hardwood floor head first. Seeing a doctor, a therapist, an acupuncturist, and so on every single week since March of 2022. It can be done.
Okay, well,
And
thank you. So
we're glad you came back strong.
Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you. Thank you.
So before we end today, just want to remind all of you, check your house, check your properties, check for leaks. There's a heavy rainage going on. Our office does have some office leaks going on that we discovered from this rain. And so what do? You call your roofer. You also, if you have a major damages from water intrusion or leak, you need to notify your insurance carrier if you want to get a claim. You should notify your insurance carrier within the first 10 days immediately, because they will exclude your policy if you wait too long and they discover and they send ServPro or whoever to your property, and they will try anything and everything possible to deny your claim. So if you pay your insurance and you want to utilize it and you have damages and you have a new leak, do it immediately. Don't sit on it. Don't wait. Just like your auto insurance, you don't wait long before you report a claim. If you have an accident, you report it earlier if you want to utilize your coverage. But there's always a reason why you may not want to report your claim. And water leaks and roof leaks and all this intrusion sometimes, and mold, are red flags that will maybe cause you to have and report future insurance coverage, because then, it stays with the property for 5 years. And so there are some reasons why, if it's very minor damage, then maybe you don't want to report it. You just cover it at your own expense. But again, just want you to make sure you identify, because if you have a water leak from this rains, then, we're going to have another storm coming soon this week. And it's good to maintain your property, because that is a part of home ownership. So it's your rental properties too. Are you managing and maintaining your rental properties? Because you don't want damages to your tenant's property or something like that, because it could lead to other bigger issues. So you stop the pain, or you heal it while it's minor now, before it becomes a huge issue. So that's all about, don't defer your maintenance. Do annual or semi-annual visits to your rental properties. Advise your clients to also, have a good roofer in hand or a plumber or anything, because water in your properties does not mix. Okay.
No, it does not. And I want to give a spotlight on one of our agents. I want to give a spotlight for Jung. Jung in our office is a multi-talented person, and he has so much skill. We had 17 windows installed in our home and found out that they were done incorrectly, even though we vetted the contractor. Even though it came from a very highly recommended person. Do your due diligence. Jung and his crew's out in my home right now as we speak, correcting the problem. And I can't be so thankful to having such a gem here under our own roof. So a shout out to Jung for doing what he does and being so professional about it, and also being so humble about it and caring. So thank you.
And I ditto that. I love Jung. He's a great guy. He helped me with my own issues too, with my parents. And it's just great having people like him, having Gilbert, having contractors in here who have that expertise from the background. You could show a picture, hey, what do I do here? Or you have a good contact for that. And these are valuable people, because, our network is your network, and we're all here to build each other up and send business to one another and help each other out. So I hope Jung, and wish him the best, and wish everything in your home is going well. Thank you all for being here, sticking away to the end. If you do have any off the line questions or issues with your transactions, just go ahead and call me, and I'll be here available, working today, and looking forward to the rest of our 2023 together, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Sylvia, great meeting. And I'm here for you guys as well, part of your team. Thank you so much.
Hanging out till the end, John. Appreciate you and everyone else. Take care.